Well, the death toll of yesterday's mass shooting at Robb Elementary School in Uvalde, Texas, has increased to 21 people. For parents watching, you may be asking yourself, how do I explain this to my child? News 15's Ashley Hamilton joins us live from the treehouse with answers. Ashley, what did you find out?
Trying to figure out the right or wrong way to speak to your children after a school shooting is the new reality for Americans. The conversation will never be an easy one. I spoke to an early childhood specialist about the approach parents should take when speaking to their children following a school shooting. Students at Robb Elementary were ready to start their summer break. Now, the small community is reeling as students and teachers walked onto campus, not knowing that what is usually a happy day would turn out to be one of terror.
The only information that was known in advance was posted by the government on Facebook 30 minutes before reaching the school.
An 18-year-old senselessly took the lives of 19 children and 2 teachers in a place that is supposed to be safe. The conversation remains: how should parents start the conversation about school shootings?
We don't ever think that we need to be worried about sending our children to school, that they're going to be in a safe environment.
Director of Early Childhood Services, Lisa LaRochelle, says it's okay for parents to address these topics, but reassure them that they are safe because they pick up on your emotions.
The older kids, they're going to have already had some exposure, some discussions. Younger children, they may not really understand what's going on, but the kids are also seeing that parents and teachers are upset.
The National Child Traumatic Stress Network wrote to limit media exposure. La Rochelle adds to try not to give too much information.
We don't want to give all the gory details, right? You don't want to talk about, we don't want to create imagery or create trauma that isn't already there.
As school shootings continue to go up, La Rochelle says parents have every right to fear sending their children to school, but encourages them to express their own feelings and take care of themselves.
Talking to a friend, a spouse, a partner, a professional. A lot of the anxiety is legitimate, but sometimes it can become irrational. Getting caught up in the social media cycle can be overwhelming.
La Rochelle says that parents should always keep their children's feelings in mind when having the conversation. Let them know that you're listening to what they have to say. Live in Lafayette, Ashley Hamilton, News 15.
La Rochelle has some tips for parents to go along that include the following: limiting children's social media exposure on the topics, try to keep as normal of a routine as possible, and correct inaccurate information they may have heard.